Over the last 100 years, the human diet has changed dramatically. The busy lifestyle and work culture of modern society leaves most people little time to prepare nutritious meals. Often the best food choice is the quickest one. Many people have a diet consisting largely of ready-prepared foods, which often lack in nutritional value. Even fresh fruits and vegetables have been affected by changes in farming.
All the strawberries you open up, when you get them fresh in the middle of the summer, you cut it open, it's deep red all the way through. The ones we get now might be red 1/4 of an inch in. There's very little there. If they're not locally grown, within a couple of days, most of the vitamins and nutrition and nutritional values have dropped way down. So you're eating very, very healthy, but we're still not getting what we need because the soil's depleted. It's not there to begin with.
So food producers began to add supplements. Vitamin D was added to milk over 50 years ago to prevent rickets, once a common disease in children. Now, the supplements in fortified food are a part of almost everyone's daily diet. But even with these added supplements, it's nearly impossible to cover the full range of nutrients the body needs.
It's a supplement, it's in addition to eating a good diet. And no matter how hard you work at eating a good diet, each day you're going to be low on something, or the demand for something. If it's a stressful day, your demand for some of the antioxidants are a little higher. So it's making sure your body has enough of what it needs.
And everyone's body is different. Finding a healthcare provider who can recommend supplements is a great step towards improved nutrition.
It's really individual. We as pharmacists, we talk to people and we ask them a lot of questions to sort of see what's going on in their lives. Are they under a lot of stress? Do they have a lot of inflammation? Do they have high cholesterol? There's a whole series of things. We'll ask them, what are you trying to address? Are you fatigued? Do you have trouble getting up in the morning? Do you have trouble going to sleep at night?
Although every individual has specific dietary needs, there are basic supplements that almost everyone benefits from.
Things that we recommend is always a multivitamin, a digestive enzyme, because again, as we age, we don't digest our food as well. If you can't digest it, then you can't absorb the nutrients out of it.
Other supplements improve digestion and decrease inflammation.
So probiotics are very big. Omega-3, fish oil, people are starting to realize they're essential fatty acids. We need them, and they're very beneficial, whether it be some people, their fingernails are very brittle, and so the fingernails, or if they have hair, the hair grows better. It's good for cholesterol, it's great for inflammation. Digestive enzymes, we use more laxatives and antacids per capita than any other country.
When the body doesn't digest food properly, all the beneficial nutrients pass right through the stomach. The nutrients never enter the bloodstream and have little positive effect in the body. Even simple things like water consumption have big impacts on the way the body processes nutrients.
You should take your body weight, divide it by 2. So if you're 180 pounds, that's 90 ounces should be your target for water, and sipping all through the day. That helps you bring the nutrients into the cells and all the waste out. It also gives you a clearer mind. It also increases your endurance. We really should flip our meals around. The meal for the heavy protein and the big meal should be breakfast or lunch, and then just a light complex carb meal for dinner. But we all run out the door in the morning without eating. We've already fasted for 12 hours. Then we wolf something down at lunchtime, and we go home and we graze from 6 o'clock till we go to bed. So all day when we needed most of the nutrients, we had nothing, and at night when we're sleeping, we're trying to process all this food.
Doctors can order a simple blood test to check nutrient levels in the body. Often these tests reveal low levels, especially for vitamin D.
My take on vitamin D, everyone should have their level checked. It's a very inexpensive test. The insurance companies pay for it. It doesn't cost them megabucks, and the majority of the population is low on D. One of the problems is the ozone layer is thinner, so the sun is more dangerous. So we're all wearing long sleeves, we're using moisture lotion with a sunscreen in it, we're not getting vitamin D from the sun, so we're not generating it. That's part of the problem we're seeing with osteoporosis. People are taking their calcium and magnesium, and if you're deficient in D, you're not going to build bones, so the body is going to be taking the calcium out of the bones. Also depression, skin problems. So D is important. It should be labeled D3 because that's the natural brand. You want to take enough to bring you to mid-range on the lab test. So you want to be somewhere in the center, and that's a healthy range because too much vitamin D is dangerous, too little is very dangerous, but there's a wide range in there, so you want to be in the middle range.
Whether it's physical exercise or times of high stress, the body benefits greatly from replacing nutrients through good supplementation. But it's not always easy to tell the quality or effectiveness of a vitamin based on the label alone.
It's more knowing the manufacturer. A supplement company can become a supplement manufacturer with very little government regulation as long as the product isn't harmful. The companies that we deal with, they register as a pharmaceutical manufacturer. So by doing that, they are saying, I want the FDA in on a regular inspection. We're going to do quality control, not just the materials coming in, but after they run through the machinery, we have it independently assayed to make sure nothing was destroyed during manufacturing. Because the faster you make something and the harder you compress it, the more heat that's generated, the more pills you can get out per hour, so it's less expensive, but the heat destroys the vitamins. So everything could go in one end and coming out the other end, there's nothing.
This is one time where the best buy is not necessarily the best choice. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
What I caution people against is if you get something in the mail, a 20-page flyer in the mail about this is the newest thing, it's going to cure everything, and they don't even list what the ingredients are. You know, throw it away, use it to light your fire in the fireplace. But we have a lot of people coming in, but it says it'll help me. And my thing is, if they don't know anything about you, how do they know it's going to help you?
Supplements are most effective when taken consistently over time. Although the body does not come with an owner's manual, good nutritional support may prevent a number of health problems down the road.
People that I know well, I say to them, how often do you change the oil in your car? And they said, every 3,000 miles, and I go to the dealer. So they spend $50 to change the oil every 3 months. Why? Because I spent $30,000 on the car and I want it to last. What about you? We're not quite at the $6 million man stage where we can replace everything when it wears out.
Maintaining a well-balanced life keeps the body functioning at its best. Getting enough quality sleep, exercise, and healthy food is a great start. Taking control of stress and adding a few basic supplements makes an enormous difference in overall health. Take advantage of the HealthWise program to access the best supplements available. Meet with a coach or go to the HealthWise website to find quality supplements.
You look at people, some people in their 60s, 70s look like they're in their 40s or 50s and they're very active. Other people are in their 40s and they look like they're 1 foot in the ground. If you give the machine what it needs and you support it, not push it, and you slowly build, we were designed to be very active into our 70s, 80s, 90s.